Welcome to Soul Tales Daily, where simple stories echo deep emotions, joy, sorrow, greed, and glimpses of humanity. Stay a while, maybe you'll find yourself in one of them. Right finger hit subscribe and make every day a story to remember. Dizzy. Have you ever believed that a chance encounter can change your whole life? In Paris, the city of light and love, a love song began like that. Let's listen to this story, so that your heart can once again believe in the miracle of destiny. Paris, the city of light, of love and dreams. As the bells of Notre Dame Cathedral rang out in the twilight sky, Marie knew that this place would always be her destiny. Marie, whispering, Paris? I have been waiting for you for a long time. In her small attic room in Montmartre, Marie lived amidst the smell of paint and sunlight slanting through the old window. Every sketch, every pencil stroke contained a burning desire. One day, her fashion would tell the story of Paris. One windy afternoon, on the banks of the Seine, her fragile pages were suddenly blown away by the wind. They fluttered like white butterflies about to dive into the water. Suddenly, a steady hand reached out and picked up each page. The man stood before her. His black hair was neatly combed, his eyes were as deep as the Paris night sky, his elegant suit reflected the afternoon sun. He asked softly, "Do these dreams belong to you?" Marie smiled. "Yes, thank you. Without you, they would have drifted away with the Seine." From that moment on, fate was like a red thread tying two hearts together. They met again in roadside cafes, under red umbrellas, the aroma of roasted coffee mixed with the sound of accordion music. Once, they took shelter from the rain under the awning of a small shop. The clear raindrops fell on the cobblestone street, the street lights reflected in thousands of sparkling crystals. He whispered, "Paris is most beautiful when you are by my side." Marie whispered, "And you are the song that makes Paris sing." That night, they stood on the Pont Neuf bridge, the Seine River sparkling like thousands of stars falling on the water. The Eiffel Tower in the distance was shining brightly, like the heart of Paris. They were silent, only hearing the beat of their hearts and the sound of the wind. Their love was as bright as summer fireworks in the sky of Paris. But behind that light, a darkness was silently approaching. He belonged to the world of lavish parties, contracts and calculations. Dates became rare. Marie sat alone in the attic, holding a bouquet of wilted hydrangeas, watching the city lights blur behind her tears. Marie, choking, "Do you still need me?" One night, he came home late, smelling of alcohol and cigarette smoke on his clothes. Marie asked him questions, but he remained silent. The silence was as heavy as the Paris winter when snow piled high on the ancient roofs. Early in the morning, Marie wrote a short letter, leaving it on the table. "I love you. But love is not waiting in vain. I have to leave to find myself again." Then she went to Lyon station. The train took her far away, leaving Paris behind with tears melting into the mist. He returned to the empty apartment, saw the letter. All the lights outside suddenly went out. He sat down, shaking with the piece of paper, his heart felt like it was breaking into a million pieces. In the following days, he passed by lavish parties, red wine sparkling in his glasses, music playing loudly, but he only felt lost. His eyes unconsciously searched for a brown-haired girl, her hands covered in paint, but she was nowhere to be found. He looked for Marie in Montmartre, in the familiar café, on the steps of the opera where they had laughed together. But Paris seemed to hide her, as if testing his heart. One spring night, under the bright Eiffel Tower, he looked up and suddenly understood. Fame, money, lights, all were meaningless without Marie. He whispered, "I was wrong, Marie." The next day, he left the contract, leaving behind the world of luxury. The only path he wanted to take was to find Marie again. He found her in Provence, the south of France. The lavender fields stretched out in purple, the scent of the flowers wafting in the sweet summer breeze. Marie sat by the wooden window, her eyes looking out at the sea of flowers. He walked over, knelt before her, his voice trembling, "Forgive me. I have strayed too far, only to realize, you are where I belong." Marie shed tears, her heart aching but still singing the old melody. Marie whispered, "Are you sure? Your Paris, is there still room for me?" He held her hand tightly, his eyes as determined as the sun. "Paris without you is just a cold city. You are its light." She burst into tears, but they were tears of happiness. That summer, in the middle of a purple lavender field, they embraced each other in the red sunset. The sky of Paris in the distance seemed to sing an eternal love song. Love, after all the storms, still finds each other. And Paris, The city of light, lit up again, witnessing an eternal love song. True love is not about calm days, but the ability to go through storms together, overcome distance and ego, to realize light only truly shines when there is a heart to shine with. The love story between Marie and Alexandre is just one of the countless songs that Paris sings. If you also feel your heart flutter, please like, share and subscribe to the channel to continue our journey through the most beautiful love stories in the world. Each time you subscribe, it is a heartbeat of love sent to the next stories. Thank you for being here, and see you again in the next love songs.